Hi, thanks for joining me. Yeah, another one in the series of cheap, obscure guitars that don't suck. Question mark. And there is always a question mark. Though to be fair, I do love trying out really cheap second-hand guitars because you never know what you're going to find. Today we look at this. This is a Gould. Know very, very, very little about these. All I can tell you is the company was set up by a chap called Jeff Gould. Now he was a prominent kind of engineering using composite materials, carbon fibres and other things. So he had a company doing that for many years. He was also a bass player, and he got this idea of using composite materials to make really high-end basses so he could get that stability and sound he's looking for, and I think he was really successful at them. I've seen some pictures and they looked fabulous, but somewhere in the history, which is lost to time, I can't find anything on it at all, the company went over to making kind of the usual copies of Fenders and Gibsons and stuff. So you can get an LP model, there's a Strat copy, and there's this one, which is obviously the Telecaster copy. The only thing I can find is some mixed reviews on them, really. Lots second hand on eBay and places like that, but nowhere selling them new that I can find. So if I'm wrong, please correct me, put in the comments, because I can only state what I find myself. Yeah, mixed reviews. There's a few people talk about on some blogs, which is the best place to find information. And some people saying worst guitar I've ever owned. So anyway, we can't judge things on other people's opinions, can we? So what I can tell you about this is obviously it's a Telecaster kind of copy. It's usually got the three-way switch here. It's absolutely standard as a Telecaster would be. One volume, one tone. Bridge pickup. Usual kind of adjusters for the string height and action and intonation. Yeah, the kind of lipstick kind of style neck pickup, which on tellies I'm never that keen on them generally, so interesting how this sounds. One piece maple neck, I would say, and it looks quite a nice chunky kind of, I'd say more of a D than a C shape, and got the enclosed tuners. Now tuners don't seem too bad. Previous owner has put some decent strings on it. They look like the Dario's XL 110s, I'd say. I'm not sure how old they are. This is second hand. It's just come in as a batch load of second hand guitars in my friend's shop, hence me doing a quick video on it. More coming up on those, so please stay tuned for that. So I thought I'd give this a try because I've never played one before. Now I don't know what the body is, but I've got a feeling it's composite, and I'll put a picture up now just so you can see inside the cavity. I took this out here, and it's very, very dusty, and it's got that kind of look and feel like it's a composite body of some sort. I'm not saying it's MDF, nothing that bad, it's got some weight to it, but just playing around with it, it's got some sustain, but yeah, it's a reasonable sustain. I wouldn't say high sustain. I have played the odd telly that's got a lot more sustain, but we can't judge it, can we, on that? The proof is in the playing, whether you enjoy playing it or not. So let me stop waffling. With the usual thing, I'll play some clean tones so we can just hear how the pickups sound without any other interference, straight into the Champion 100. Recorded via SM57 mic, and then we'll try it with some pedals just to see how we can get some different sounds out of it, and then we'll do a little jam. So yeah, let's get on. Yeah, well, there we have the Gould Telecaster. I think it's okay. I mean, it's a budget guitar. It does, in all honesty, have a little bit of budget feel about the tuners and the pickups, though they're not bad. I'm still not a fan of Telecaster bridge pickups. I think that's why they're changed so often. They always seem to get modified out with better pickups for some reason. It might just because this is a budget set. I don't know. I've never played a high-end one. Bridge pickup's okay. It's got a little bit of bite there, which it should have for a telly. I did raise it a bit, in all honesty, because it was just very, very low output. It's very low set in the body. So I thought I'd give it a bit of a chance. Now these strings are probably on their way out. The high E was tailing off quite a lot. It's sounding a little bit dead when you play it. When you fret it, it does seem to die off quite quickly. But overall, quite a playable guitar. I've not given it a setup or anything. It's around a 2mm action, a little high for me. But yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I think you could pick one of these up fairly cheap, and I think you could modify it, you could play around with it, or just leave it as it is. I think you can get away with it, really. It's pretty good. What do you guys think? Anybody else out there got one? Be interested to hear from you. Anyway, lots more videos coming up. I've got quite a few different guitars to try out and show you, all second-hand ones, and a few amps as well, so please stay tuned for that. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch up again soon. Bye now.